part 2 of the old Jeep revival. We got her out the shop. We're gonna get her cleaned up and see how she really looks. Get all this lichen and mold and moss off. Fenders are off.
Fenders are off. That took forever.
Yeah, that sucked.
This sucks.
Everything was rusty and real hard to get to. But she's officially fully flat fendered.
Fully flat.
We're gonna have lots of tire poke and lots of clearance.
Just like I like it.
Anyways, we're gonna get these Smitty built hood hinges on there.
Smitty built.
I already got this side drilled for her. She's gonna install them. Then I'm gonna let her drill the other side.
What?
See how well she was paying attention.
You're funny. You're a funny man.
But the Jeep looks a lot better, all washed up for sure. Definitely needs some paint.
Definitely needs some paint.
It looks like whoever tried to paint this door was extremely drunk. I don't know how anybody can look at that and say, yeah, good job.
Good job.
Unless you're completely wasted.
Okay.
I just go up and down and kind of clear the hole of any burrs. There you go.
Sweet.
Nice job.
Nice job.
Yeah, your shirt is dirty.
It is.
You actually been working today.
I was working last night too. I told you I got my own I get my own project and I'll work on it.
Look like a real mechanic.
Solid.
You gotta latch it.
I gotta latch it.
Make sure it works. Voila.
Heck yes, son.
Nice. Oh, all right.
She's looking pretty.
Looking better. Not looking like a crusty old Jeep we pulled out in the woods.
We did pull it out.
Well, I know, but it don't look like that no more. Man, I can't wait to get some better tires on this thing.
I can't wait to get paint on this thing. 'Cause I swear if I keep chipping off this white coat, the clear coat.
Well, you better get your sanding hand ready, bud. If you want to paint it.
I will.
A lot of sanding.
A lot of sanding.
You ready? Well, it's a new day. Jessica's already fallen off her chair. So, you know, that's always cool. She hasn't been drinking, I promise.
I haven't, no.
But, as you can see, Santa Claus came. Brought Jessica some new rubber and new wheels.
New big boy tires.
Some old Amazon specials, cheapos. But, I mean, for being super cheap, they're pretty cool. They're called Komodo GT Radials. MT mud-terrain. Well, they got this sweet design on the side with like Komodo dragon claws and scales, and it's actually got Komodo dragons on the tire. It looks really cool. They're really cool tires. Nice tread pattern, and I think we got all of them shipped to the door. The 31x10.50s, I think I paid like $700 for them. And then they're rough country 15x10 wheels on 5x4.5 Jeep bolt pattern. And they're like $60 a piece. So all in all, well under $1,000 for new wheels and tires for this thing. I was looking on Amazon Marketplace trying to buy a used set of tires, but for the same price, I got brand new wheels and tires for what people wanted for used tires on Marketplace. So if you can always buy brand new, why not for the same price? But roll that back and show them
what we are going from to what we have now, which I'm super excited for.
Big upgrade.
A little bit bigger of a tire.
Looks a lot better than those old dinky stock tires they put on these things.
Way better.
Yeah. But we got new lug nuts, all that good stuff to go with them. And these are already mounted, balanced, ready to go. So all we got to do is throw the Shackle lift kit on. I mean, honestly, we can mount these as is right now. It looks like there's plenty of room. But we're just going to go ahead and put the lift kit on while we're out here. And again, I didn't mention it already in the video. It's going to be a, I believe it's a 2-inch lift kit, 2 or 2.5. I'll find the listing where I bought it and put it on the screen here. And but anyways, it's going to give us just a tad bit of lift. I didn't want to go too excessive on the Shackle lift. It can kind of bind your suspension and put it at weird angles. So I went with a relatively conservative. So hopefully no issues there, but we just got to bust all this old stuff off. Hopefully it comes apart easy and it ain't rusted and seized like crazy. But anyways, we're going to jump into it. Get these things thrown on there. Alright, Buckaroo, this one's all you. I'm gonna walk you through it. Hold on to that wrench. Bust that nut off.
Like that?
Yeah. Alright.
Hey, look at that. Woo! Oh,
No.
I got too confident.
Go ahead and take the upper one off too.
Take the upper one off now.
Yeah, go ahead and take the nut off.
Too short for this. Just kidding. That's not working. I don't know how you do that upside down.
Years and years of practice.
That's like me doing an IV upside down. I'd like lose my mind. Why is there smoke?
A little smoky. That's dust. Or, I mean, it might have got hot enough to smoke the WD-40, but
I was gonna say the WD-40. Ooh, keep going.
Take the wrench.
Oh yeah.
And put it behind the head of the bolt. No, other end. There you go. Lift it behind the head.
No.
Back it out a little more. See if it will. It's not. Just hit it.
Like that?
Yeah.
No, it keeps like going with it.
All right. We'll back the top one out. Technical difficulties. Please hold.
Nobody said I was good at this. They just said I'd try.
Alright, now can you get the wrench behind the head of that bolt?
The head of the top one?
Yeah.
Maybe. Now I can.
Okay. Pull on it and it'll kind of pry it out.
I did. Okay.
Is it all the way up? Just put the drill back on in.
No, I like doing it the hard way.
Or do it that way and almost cut your finger off.
I'm a nurse, I can put it back on. Ah, I don't even have to do it. Look at that.
There you go. Alright, shackles are off. Now let's get your new ones prepped up.
Let's go.
Alright, we're going to put these old boomerang shackles on here. I already got the other side mounted up. Had to kind of jerry rig it here. It's a little unsafe, but it'll do. If it does come crashing down, it's just going to come down on these springs and not going to crush anybody or nothing. But in the kit, it's going to give you these greasable bolts. Just make sure your grease fittings to the outside to make it easier to grease in the future. Gotta give her a couple jiggles, couple wiggles, a little shimmy or so. There we go. She went in her home. Oh, now the fun part is trying to get the bottom one pushed down and lined up. Might need your hand with that one there, bud.
Okay.
Well, after a little shimmy and jiggying off camera, I got this all to line up. You'll just have to make it work. You gotta loosen stuff and get you a long pry bar and pry down on that spring and get it to line up. Just use whatever you got in your shop. It ain't rocket science. It's just trying to get bolt holes to line up. But I'm gonna go ahead and send her home. One shackle lift installed. Drop her down. Let's see what it looks like. Pull those old jack stands out of there first.
Yep, okay, that's like it. I like it a lot.
It's all good. It worked perfectly.
Yeah, it
There you
worked
go.
perfectly because nobody's underneath it.
Well, it's lifted just a little.
She looks pretty.
All right, let's put the jacket back underneath it and put the new tires on it. Hey, that's what mechanicing's all about, doing stuff
No more wood.
over and over, triple.
No more blocks of wood.
Well, we got to use the block of wood because the jack's not high enough. Look, buddy, in mechanicing.
You need a higher jack then.
Yeah, I know. I need an off-road jack, but they're expensive.
Everything's expensive in this.
Welcome to building cars, babe. Now you know. Now you figured out all these years why I spend so much money. This ain't a cheap hobby.
When you got more Amazon packages than I do.
Amazon every day. Way cheaper than the daggone parts stores.
Amazon drivers know us now.
Yeah. Alright. Send her on up. Excuse the fan noise again.
Hot.
It's hot down here in Florida.
Way too hot.
We got her jacked up in the air and about to bust these old wheels off. That stool is extremely creaky.
Way too creaky.
I need to get a new one. Old garbage out.
New pretty one too. Stay there.
Alright, I'll teach you the trick to putting heavy wheels on.
Okay.
Move that stool out the way.
It's gonna be heavy.
And sit on the ground and straddle it with your legs and use your legs to lift it up.
Lift it up.
Come on. You can do it. Don't let them down. Don't.
If you make me laugh, I can't do it.
Girls can do it too, man. Come on, prove them right.
Like, I ain't been doing this for years.
I ain't never seen you put a 31 1050 on a Jeep.
You see me change a tire.
Yeah, a little car tire.
Good. At least you see me change a tire. Got it.
See, you just need a little motivation.
A little motivation if I wanted to prove you wrong.
Exactly, it worked. That was my plan the whole time.
Oh, that's your plan. Annoy my wife and it works. That's your plan?
Just tilt it backwards and then tighten that one down as far as you can. That way it goes on. It just helps it go on straight, yeah. And then the other ones you can just put on a couple turns and then use the impact to tighten them down. From this angle right here, it looks pretty daggone mean with those on there.
Good. I wanted it to look like...
Looks tough.
I wanted it to look mean. Like me.
He ain't mean. Except when you're angry.
I'm angry at you, yeah. Like the rattlesnake.
Don't send them home. Just go around and just get them tight and then go back and hammer them down.
Alright, well, you know what? That was stupid.
Give it like 3 oogadoos. Do that one there.
This one?
Yeah, do it more time. And we'll go back with the torque wrench and put the right torque on them.
Solid.
We'll do that off camera then.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Alright. 1 corner done.
Woo!
3 to go. Man, what a difference some wheels and tires make. Look at that. What a huge difference. Old Stockers 31 1050s on 15x10s. What a huge difference, man. I mean, that's just a 31 1050. I mean, you throw some 35s, 37s, 40s on these things. Old Jeeps start looking pretty mean. I'm super stoked on this. Super stoked. We'll get the stock tire size here. 235, 75, R15. That's probably like a, I don't know, somewhere 27, 28 inch tall tire, I'd guess. What a difference. Well, we got a little ahead of ourselves on the other side and forgot we bought some brand new Monroe shocks for this thing because the original ones are trashed. So while this tire is out of the way, I'm going to go ahead and install this side and we'll have to go back and install the other side. But also while this tire's off, we're going to spray this frame and all this suspension parts with some Rust-Oleum. Keep it from rusting anymore. It's only got a little surface rust on it, nothing bad, but just paint it all black, make it look good, you know, give it the old Craigslist rebuild. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and tighten this shock up and get this thing mounted on there, and then we'll paint her all up and slap the new rubbers on. Alright, let her down. Let's see how she looks. Don't trip on the shock. What do you think?
She looks mean.
Yeah, it looks a lot meaner. Looks pretty cool.
I did not expect the wheels to stick out that far.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
I like the much wider stance. Looks a lot better. Yeah, especially once we get those back wheels on there. And they're poking out too. It's gonna look sweet.
Looks like a little mud crawler.
Hey, it's a red like a crayfish. Call it the mud bug.
Yeah, we could. We didn't like my other name option, so I think mud bug will do.
Yeah, you could put a little crawfish sticker on there.
Little crawfish, little crawdad.
The mud bug. Hey, you could actually paint a Florida flag on the hood.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
The one up here.
Yeah. Be pretty sweet, actually.
I gotta put your sticker on it too.
Yeah, put the old Florida Cracker Custom sticker on there. I finally got some stickers made for the channel.
New stickers.
If anybody is actually interested in buying some, let me know in the comments and I'll figure out some way how to sell them and get them out there to you guys. If not, we'll just be handing them out at local car shows to everybody that knows us.
Everybody.
Well, front half is done, buddy.
Done.
You have successfully lifted and installed bigger tires on the front of a 1995 YJ. I was afraid 31s might be too small, but I think they're just about perfect, honestly.
Yeah, I think bigger would have looked like too gaudy.
Well, I don't know about that. Bigger is always better, but
No, I like these.
this is a good stance for a not super wild off-road rig, a street.
You gotta keep me somewhat contained, or else I'm just gonna
Yeah. You don't need no,
taking it off.
6-inch, 10-inch lifted Jeep on 40s.
I don't think I'd be able to get into it.
Probably not.
Probably not.
It's probably already
I was
more.
gonna say it's probably already to a point where I'm gonna have to jump to get in it.
Put a little step on there for
A
you.
little step bar on it. A little ladder.
All right. Well, I guess you want to tackle the back tonight, or you need a break?
Get a break.
Need a break already? What?
I've been up since 4 a.m.
We can go ahead and throw the tires on there and just lift it later. I want to see what it looks like with all the tires all
Then we
around.
gotta take the tires off to do
I'll do one side, you do the other. We'll be done in 10 minutes.
Okay, sure.
All right. Let's get to it.
Alright.
Well, when we popped the wheel off, we ran into a little bit of technical difficulties in this area. Number one being the drum is missing. And number two, somebody had put this tire on and lug nuts on while they were probably hammered and painting that door, because they had destroyed these three studs. So I had to cut off the ends. They were so mauled up, and I put a dye on them, cleaned up the threads. So they're good enough to hold the wheel on for now, but I'm gonna have to pop these out when I come back to do the brakes and put new studs in there. But you never know what you'll find working on someone else's stuff. You know, it's always a big can of worms, a mystery. But now, after all that, what, an hour of work maybe? Yeah, about an hour of work. Me and Jessica got the wheel taken off on the passenger side, so now we can finally go ahead with our plan of only thinking it was going to take 10 minutes to put tires on the back. That's now turned into an hour and a half. So anyways, we're going to finally put the tire on and see how they look. Well, she's squatted in the back because we ain't got the shackle lift on it, but looks pretty good. I think you're worn out, aren't you? Yeah. Another late night on the old Jeep. But it is well worth it because it looks dang good. Man, that looks really good. It's got some nice poke on it now. Looks like it's ready to do some mud bugging.
A little mud bug.
Some mud bogging. Some rock crawling.
I don't know about rock crawling. I'll take it through the mud though.
Some beach cruising.
Yeah. Take her top off.
Yeah. Got to get this front bumper painted black. This navy gray looks kind of odd.
Ugly.
All right. Well, ladies and gents, it's another deep in the night Florida night. We're going to call it a successful night. Go take a shower. Maybe grab some ice cream. And call it a night. Good job, baby. You did awesome today. All right, well, we'll pick it up installing the rear shackles. All right, well, since we didn't buy a spare tire, we're gonna take the spare tire carrier off. And I'm gonna let the two apprentices do it.
Wait, is it on reverse?
Yep. Let's give her the gas.
Don't think it's in reverse.
Push hard against it and you can stand up if you need to. Press it all the way down. Just give it all the gas. You got it.
Nice. Oh, that's hot.
Yeah.
That was. Ow! I'll get that. Okay.
All right, Jace, switch with her. You
Warning.
can take the top ones out.
Warning, it is heavy. I'll take that. Thank you. Good. 1 second. No, you don't. Alright, yeah, I know. Ready? Yep.
Is it loose? Did we miss one?
I'm looking all right. No?
You didn't miss one?
I don't think so.
Well, I guess it's time for the hammer.
Oh, God. Scared me to death.
Hammer fixes everything.
Yay! Well,
It's the universal tool.
yay! Well, it'll be the future tool of everything.
Yep. All right, good job.
Okay. Where should I put this?
Well, time to lift the rear. All right, I'm gonna get this rear shackle kit on. The old YJ. Wife's at work today, so I'm knocking this out by myself. But she's not missing much. This is a pretty simple job, and it's not really that fun, but makes a big difference once you get it on there. But just get your old floor jack and get your Jeep lifted up in the air, and make sure tires aren't touching the ground. And then you want to get another jack, like the old car jack, and put it on top of your axle, and actually, push your axle down, and it'll make lining your new extended shackles up a lot easier. If not, you're gonna need a buddy probably to help you do this if you ain't got two jacks, because you really got to pry down on them leaf springs in order to get them to line up. Or you can disconnect your shocks on both sides, and that'll allow your axle to droop even more. But I've always just done it with the two jack system. And the second jack right there really gives you a lot of controllability, because you can turn it left or right to raise or lower the height of the axle, since it still has pressure on it to really help you line up these bolts. But Anyways, enough talking. I'm gonna jump into it. I'm gonna get this old shackle off. I already busted the bottom bolts out, and then I can slap the new one on. So let's get to it. There you go. Nice job. Thank you.
Right
Stick it through this one first. You're gonna have to line it up. I can't see.
The bottom one and the top one.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Nice job. Nice job. You gonna tighten this one? There. I'll get it. Thank you. Alright, that's nice and tight. Now you can tighten these gold ones up with that impact again. Alright. Oh. Forgot it was in reverse. Alright, that's good. Now let's do the top one.
Oh, there you go.
A little bit more. Alright, that's good. Alright, both sides are installed. Let's let it down. Rear shackle kit is installed. Thank you for the help. Looks good. Oh yeah, definitely sitting higher in the back now. Not stink bugged out like before. Looks good. Well, before this episode ends, on part 2 of the YJ build, I just had to go ahead and repaint that door. That drunk 3-tone red was driving me crazy, and the black door definitely looks pretty good with the black wheels and black fender. Kind of ties it all together. It's just a rattle can job, but it's better than that other paint job. But I'm gonna go back and wet sand it, throw some clear on there, get it looking real good. But overall, Jeep looks good. Lift kit looks good. The wheels turned out good. Gonna get this red buffed out. Maybe get a new Wrangler decal on the side of the hood. But overall, it turned out pretty good. I mean, we went from a old crusty YJ that was wrecked to now a trail ready YJ with a little bit of suspension work and some bigger tires. And really, this was all super budget friendly. I mean, the fenders were less than $200. Tires and wheels together were, I believe, $800, $700 shipped to the door. And you know, just little accessories like the lights, the lift kit shackles, new hood hinges. I mean, we're well into this thing for less than $1,500 in parts. Probably way less than that actually. But and then we bought the Jeep for $1,000. So for $2,500, got us a pretty cool little rig. And we're definitely not done with it. Next is we're gonna jump on the interior and buff this paint, like I said, and get it, you know, really start working on all the detail stuff. But the main stuff's out of the way: suspension, tires, And I'm gonna put the fuel tank back in it with a new fuel pump, and then she should be running and good to go. Got some little plastic rivets to hide the holes from where we deleted the rear fenders. And back's looking good. Still got to find a rear bumper for it. I haven't quite found one that I like yet. I don't want one of the big bulky ones that hang, you know, a foot off the back. I'm looking for more of like a rock crawler style for it. But here's a good shot of the back. You can see how much those wheels stick out. Looks really cool. But yeah, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative. Hope y'all get out there and work on your projects and get your wife out there in the shop with you, your kids, and make it a family project. It makes it a lot more fun. And once we get this thing done, we'll go cruise it as a family and enjoy it. And should be a lot of fun. But anyways, if you don't mind, you know, like all the YouTubers say, hit that subscribe button. But seriously, we'd really appreciate it. And hit that like button. Let me know if y'all like this video and want more YJ videos. But until next time, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.